It is a one of the hazardous place at Spamas. We consider it as hazardous because it has a sharp materials that can harm people. Safety measures. They should put a cordon around it so that it can easily see or use a warning sign for awareness. Bolt holes. A rope and unexpected bolt can cause severe structural damage to vehicles that are passing through it. It can lead to mechanical problems like tires blowouts and wheel damage and also human injuries. Safety measures. These kind of potholes need to have a reconstruction for the safety of everyone. And for bigger ones, they need to put a warning sign around it. Also, it is a best to slow down, stay alert, and check the road ahead to avoid potholes.
Damaged ceiling at the library. We considered it as hazardous because there is a possibility that some objects in the ceiling might fall, especially now that we experience earthquakes. And if it's raining, the water will drop in the books that can lead to damage. Also, it can make the floor slippery. Safety tips for the safety of the students, staff of the library, also the books. They must repair it immediately so that the damage will not get raised. This photo considered as a hazard because the improper segregation of plastic and non-plastic can indeed pose hazards. When plastic and non-plastic waste are not separated correctly, it can lead to contamination and difficulties in recycling process. This can result in environmental pollution, increased waste generation, and potential harm to our ecosystem. Safety tips. Proper segregation of plastic and non-plastics is crucial for effective waste management and recycling efforts, and it is allowed for more efficient sorting, recycling, disposal methods. It is important to follow proper waste generation practice to minimize the negative impacts on the environment and promote sustainability.
Structural weaknesses or damaged buildings as hazard. Considering structural weaknesses or damaged buildings as hazard is crucial because they pose significant risk to the safety and well-being of individuals. Here's why. Falling debris. Structures can shed debris such as loose bricks or falling ceilings, which can cause harm to people in the vicinity. Impaired evacuation routes. Damaged buildings or structural weaknesses can hinder or block safe evacuation during emergencies, making it difficult for people to exit the building efficiently. Collapse risk. Structural weaknesses can compromise the stability of a building, increasing the likelihood of collapse and can also result in serious injuries. Considering these hazards helps ensure the implementation of proper maintenance, repairs, and reinforcement measures to prevent accidents and protect the safety of the occupants. Considering this potential hazard allows building owners, manager, and relevant authorities to take necessary measures such as repairs, reinforcement, or even evacuation to mitigate the risks and protect people's lives. Next is damage. The presence of exposed wiring, rust, and potential leaks on the roof can pose risk to the safety and well-being of those inside the building. Poorly maintained or damaged roof can lead to water damage, mold growth, and other issues that may impact the structural integrity and overall condition of the building. To address the hazard of a damaged roof, specific measures can be taken. Inspection and assessment. Conduct a thorough inspection of the roof to identify the extent of the damage, checking for leaks, rusted or weakened areas, and any signs of structural issues. Regular maintenance. gutters and downspouts. Lastly, prevention measures. Take proactive steps to prevent future damage, such as trimming trees, branches near the roof to prevent falling debris, ensuring proper ventilation to prevent mold growth, and installing gutter guards to prevent clogging and water damage. By implementing these measures, the hazards associated with the damaged roof can be mitigated, ensuring the safety and longevity of the building.
No barrier in a fish pond inside the school. A small barrier should be put around it because there is a possibility that a person can fall into it. Like for example, a blind man roaming around the school can fall into it if he doesn't know or can feel the barriers. Safety measures. For the safety of everyone, they should put a barrier and add some lights around it so that everyone can clearly see the fish pond. Damaged concrete ceiling wall. This damaged concrete ceiling wall can harm people because some part of the concrete might fall into them. And if there is an earthquake, it can get bigger and bigger, resulting to damages. Safety measures. They should check it if there are no signs of falling concrete and repair it so that it can't harm people's lives. And also, they should inform students to not get closer above it for their safety.
Broken panels and non-functional wires can expose live electrical components, increasing the risk of electrical shock. When wires are damaged or installation is compromised, there is a greater likelihood of accidental with contact with these live wires, which can lead to severe injury or even death. That's why it's considered as a hazard because it can harm people and to us. And remember, electrical work can be dangerous, so it's crucial to consult with professionals and prioritize safety when dealing with electrical systems. To prevent these hazards and maintain a safe electrical panel, we should inspect and maintain our electric panels, and we need to avoid use overload our electrical circuits by plugging too many appliances or devices into a single outlet or power. And lastly, keep the area around the panel clear to avoid storing flammable materials or obstructing access to the panel, and maintain a minimum clearance space of at least 3 feet around the panel for easy maintenance and operation. Poor lighting. Insufficient lighting in classrooms, corridors, and stairways can lead to visibility issues, eye strain, and accidents. Poor lighting can create a gloomy and uninviting atmosphere, which can negatively impact mood and overall well-being. Countermeasure. Install brighter bulbs. Consider replacing existing bulbs with brighter ones, such as LED bulbs, which can use less energy and last longer. Energy efficient lighting system, especially in areas with poor natural lighting. Regularly check and replace light bulbs to ensure proper illumination. Reduce shadows. Use light color paint or wallpaper to reduce shallows on walls. This will help reflect light and make the space appear brighter. By implementing these measures, we can significantly reduce the risk of hazards in our school premises and create a safer environment for everyone.